What is good, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE news video. Today we're going to be talking about Adam Boyles, who is the lead developer over at Iron Galaxy, wanting to port Monster Hunter World over to Nintendo Switch. We also have a commemorative wallpaper that Nintendo released for the anniversary of the Nintendo Switch, and we also have some Detroit Become Human news in terms of a launch date. So let's go ahead and get right into this one. I'm going to start off with Iron Galaxy. Adam Boyles, many of you guys might know this dude because he used to work at Sony. He was one of the big dudes over there, and now he has his own team that he's working with at Iron Galaxy, and this is what he had to say about bringing over Monster Hunter World to Nintendo Switch. So Adam Boyles had this on Twitter: "Dear Monster Hunter team at Capcom, we understand that porting the game to Nintendo Switch is challenging," and they linked what the article talking about it in terms of what Capcom had to say, "but this is exactly what Iron Galaxy does. Give us a shot and we won't let you down." And on top of that, many people were saying, "What? You can actually do this?" And Adam Boyles was going through and answering back to them and saying, "Just you wait, and trust me, I'm a professional, like, we can get this done." And for those who don't know, this team, Iron Galaxy, they're the ones who ported over Skyrim to the Nintendo Switch. And one of the most impressive things about Skyrim, which people don't talk about enough, but they actually fit the whole game in terms of all of that DLC, everything there on that one cartridge. So not only were they able to get that massive game on one cartridge, they were able to get all of the DLC, get the sound quality, everything, the graphics, all of that on the Nintendo Switch cartridge without any extra downloads. That is like some wizard stuff going on right there. So I do feel that if anyone could get Monster Hunter World on the Nintendo Switch, if it wasn't an internal team over at Capcom, Iron Galaxy is definitely a developer that can get it done, especially based on what they've done. Now, of course, guys, I know that Skyrim is not, in terms of a technical level, what they're doing with Monster Hunter World, but at the same time, it's still impressive that they were able to take over that PS4 and Xbox One version of the remastered one of the game and put it out on the Nintendo Switch within a 16GB cartridge. So that's actually really good. And Iron Galaxy, they're used to doing big games. They haven't only done Skyrim, they've done a number of other big games in terms of porting, and I think that they would be a good fit for this one here if Capcom wanted to. Now, something tells me that Capcom is going to just do something completely different, but at the same time, it's good to hear them extend it out. We've seen sometimes where developers kind of reach out that olive branch, and sometimes the publishers do take it in terms of that. So Iron Galaxy has a proven track record so far on the Nintendo Switch. They were very successful with Skyrim, and we'll see if something comes of this. Now, in terms of how I feel about it with Monster Hunter, I've already told you guys a million times, and I don't want to sit here and make it seem as if I'm one of these huge Monster Hunter fans and I want this on Nintendo Switch and it's something that I absolutely need. No, it's not, okay? I'm not the biggest Monster Hunter fan out there. I do have Monster Hunter games. I have a couple Monster Hunter games, but that doesn't mean that I'm so crazy about Monster Hunter. I've tried to get into them. They're just not necessarily my style, but at the same time, I think it would be dope for Monster Hunter to come over to Nintendo Switch. And let's just be honest here, if Monster Hunter did come to Nintendo Switch, it would sell extremely well on the system. Heck, any Monster Hunter that comes over to Nintendo Switch, that's a new Monster Hunter, and they put in the time and effort in order to make a new game, that would sell really well on the Nintendo Switch. We've already seen a number of Capcom's own games sell really well, and those were being ports. So I do feel that a brand new Monster Hunter game would be good for the Nintendo Switch as well. It doesn't need to be a port of Monster Hunter World. It can be a new Monster Hunter game, I think, that Capcom can bring out, and people would be all over on the Nintendo Switch because you can take that system anywhere that you want, and it just fits for what Monster Hunter is about. It just fits the style of game in terms of hunting and being able to go anywhere, and heck, even local co-op with your buddies as well. In addition to online play, the local co-op with Monster Hunter would be absolutely dope. I've seen people do that plenty of times. So I do feel that Monster Hunter is coming to Nintendo Switch in some way, shape, or form, or maybe we get multiple Monster Hunters. Maybe we get an exclusive Monster Hunter in addition to getting a ported over from Monster Hunter World with Iron Galaxy. You never know, and it looks like they're ready to go when it comes to it. They seem confident, and I trust Iron Galaxy. I trust Adam Boyles in terms of his work that he's done before. He's very accomplished. They have that new game Extinction coming out, I think this May or so, which looks amazing, by the way. So I do feel that they could get the job done if they were given the job. The only thing is, this is Capcom that we're talking about here, so I don't know if it's going to happen. But what do you guys think about this in terms of Monster Hunter World with Iron Galaxy? Do you think that it's a possibility? Do you feel that Iron Galaxy could do a good job? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, I'm moving into the next article here. Nintendo has shared a special Zelda Breath of the Wild art to celebrate the game's 1-year anniversary. As many of you guys know, this is the anniversary of the Nintendo Switch in terms of March 3rd, 2018, 1 year ago, the Nintendo Switch did launch to a lot of skepticism from some. A lot of people felt that the system wasn't going to do well, that Legend of Zelda wasn't going to be enough, and the system was going to struggle because it didn't have enough games. And that could definitely not be further from the truth, because the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild not only carried the system, but it just did more than that. It's become one of the best-selling Zelda games of all time already, and it's still going. It's still selling in the top 20 in Japan. It's still selling gangbusters here in the US and still selling in Europe as well. So the game's definitely not done, and Nintendo released this really cool wallpaper showing off 2018.3.3, just giving it the 1 year anniversary, showing off Zelda and Link in the nice fields of Hyrule. So it's great to see, and it just says the 1 year anniversary, and that's awesome, just because Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is a masterpiece from start to finish. Everything about the game to me is just so good. I absolutely love going through Hyrule in just a different light, in a different type of way, and it's a special type of game that really ensured success for the Nintendo Switch at launch and throughout the summer, throughout all of the days, man. People were still buying Zelda and buying Zelda. It was selling in such high volumes. It's one of the best-selling Zelda games in Japan. I think it's about to pass up Ocarina of Time pretty soon here in terms of that, man. So it's just great to see this game in terms of what it's done in this year that it's been out. And of course, we're all looking forward to the next Zelda game, which I'm pretty sure that they've already got some ideas cooking for that one, using Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild as maybe a base for it, but you can do a lot more. There's always more stuff that you can do in that open world, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they have to add. But what do you guys think about this wallpaper here? I think this might be my new one coming up. I love this wallpaper. I think it looks really good, and I love the fact that 1 year later we can look back at the system and say, you know what, this was one of the most successful years Nintendo's ever had. This is completely different from the Nintendo 3DS, completely different from the Wii U. Obviously the Wii started off really hot, but in terms of a core system, traditional gamers and everything, it's great to see the Switch do so well, and I love this wallpaper, just kind of showing off that and Legend of Zelda. So what do you guys think about this when it comes to the wallpaper and the 1 year anniversary of the system so far? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving to the final article here, Detroit Become Human. We have a launch date of May 25th for the game. 3 machines designed to obey start to feel emotions. So Detroit Become Human will launch for the PlayStation 4 on May 25th. Publisher Sony Interactive Entertainment and developer Quantic Dream has announced. Now here's a little bit of an overview of the game. I won't be going over everything, but I'll be talking about a few different things here. So in the dystopian vision of our near future, Detroit is the story of 3 androids, 3 machines designed to obey, who start to feel emotions, persecution, and the violence of society. They will have to decide who they want to be. Connor is a prototype designed to help human investigators on cases involving androids. Kara becomes a fugitive by empathizing with a little girl. United in their dream of freedom, Marcus will become the leader of the android revolution. The player will control all 3 in turn, taking control of their destinies and telling not only their individual stories, but also the story of their people and of their world. So there is a lot more to know about this game, Detroit Become Human. This whole android thing and feeling emotions and all that, this actually speaks to me more than the other games from Quantic Dream. I know they had the Heavy Rain game, and they also had Beyond Two Souls or something like that. So I think these games are really cool for the people who like the story-based ones, but none of them have really spoke to me too much in terms of something that I want to spend my own money on and buy. Although I've played a lot of Heavy Rain, I think it's okay. It's just not my style. But this one with androids and having the feelings of becoming human and all that one speaks to me a lot more in terms of me wanting to see the experience, or at least being able to watch a let's play. Maybe I want to do that, watch a let's play of the game. But I'm looking forward to this, man. I'm thinking about picking it up, or at least requesting a review copy for it, because I think it would be fun to play through in terms of androids, because I've always been interested in androids that think that they're human, or what would happen if we built AI, artificial humans that can do certain things and they become to feel that way. Mass Effect has some of that in there, and I've always been really excited and interested in those type of storylines and plots. So this one is probably the most interesting out of all of Quantic Dream's games that I've seen so far. This is the most interesting one that I'm actually thinking about playing and picking up. So what do you guys think about Detroit Become Human launching on May 25th for the PS4? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Assist across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out out our Patreon, YouTube Live, and Twitch page and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below. Consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in for the next video. Peace.